level 3, and after he gets his first back, got a bit of action in the jungle.
Yeah, because actually going to get rooted up there by the Never Move. Lots of damage coming down onto him. Flash used. Niski's not going to be able to chase. Perks had the mid priority. Needs to carry, whereas Jankos is someone who's more an enabler for his strong lanes. Perks caught out, will flash. Jankos actually going to jump across it. Xerxes in there. Niski can't get the Never Move, but first blood to Splice.
It's so good that you just bring up the junglers and how pivotal they go. Easy gank avenue for Xerxes.
Niski's on his way up as well. There's a Vision of Empire. Flash away from Wonder. Caught out by Odo. They're going to dive him down underneath the tower, but Wonder manages to survive. Decimated Smash, not quite enough.
Even heading up towards the top side.
Odo does have his ult, just going to try and unstoppably onslaught out of this one. Jankos still on the chase. Odo face plants into a wall, and Jankos gets a lot of damage down. Here's the cannon barrage as well. There's no escaping Odo. Jankos trying to sneak behind here. Here's the bot lane play. There's the Abyssal Voyage, just trying to get behind this bottom lane. Kobe puts the spell shield down. Flashes away from the Deadly Flourish, and now Splice going to try and turn this one around. Teleport's coming in. The knockback Pucks knocked out of his own ultimate. Odo on, they joins the fight. Unstoppable one-shot was used. They caught onto Madid, and Madid is not in a good spot here at all. G2 make the engage, but they're the ones that lose their support. Really? With pressure in the mid and pressure in the top lane. Teleport is going to come down here, and Yarnan opens up the curtain call. Hits onto Kobe with Did behind Kissing to cleanse away, but Kobe's going to walk straight into Jankos, and that Olaf is in a very nice spot. Kobe's going to fall. Jankos secures the kill, and we see Kissing fall in the bottom lane.
2 kills, and G2 answer back effectively. So this is where things all start. The big issue here is that Olaf ends up getting spotted by Xerxes because he's clearing out his red buff. Splice already feels something is amiss. They try to disengage, which means they're immediately able to go for the turnaround. Good pillar there coming out from Xerxes. Allows them to catch Wadid out of position as he tries to save his jungler. And while Jankos works away with his life, Wadid is not so lucky.
Spark for Splice here, involved in both of their kills. Hasn't been as active as perhaps he has on the Zac, but now he's going to try and catch out Jankos. Kobe pops the on the hunt. Wadid eats up his jungler. Here's the curtain call as well as Hyana tries to snipe away from the side, but the Unstoppable Onslaught going to hit onto Jankos, and Odo wants revenge for the kill earlier. Takes down his brother. H2K on H2K action, and now Wadid is not in a good spot at all. Splice collapse, capitalize, and get 2 kills as well. You have to remember these are the 4-time consecutive champions G2, looking for their 5th title in a row, looking to tie up Fnatic, and they're looking for the dive on towards Perks here. Splice doing so much work. Niski with the Demonic Ascension is going to absolutely shred through Jankos, but the turnaround from G2 is strong. All 5 players up in this top lane. It's an all-out brawl. However, they are still within 400 gold, and they're about to take a mid lane tower as well. The Unstoppable Onslaught comes out from Odo Omni, but it's not enough. Bashes into the face of Wonder. Kobe now off towards the side as Hyana comes in. Niski's got the flank off as well. Jankos pushes forward. Wonder caught out between 2 members of Splice. He is solo, but he manages to flash across the wall up towards the top side of the fight. Xerxes dead. Perks has joined the fight. The carry, the king is here, and Perks is cleaning up the snipes from long range. G2 turn the fight on its head, and they kill Splice in the mid lane.
G2 find a successful fight because so many ultis were unavailable for Splice. 5v5 because G2, they are still very strong at this point in the game. So keep an eye on the situation right now. Rise, not yet there. He can't get into the thick of things, but the thing is, the fight is split off. Jankos and Xerxes. Jankos actually winning this because Xerxes doesn't have his ultimate anymore. He's now chasing onto Kobe, who is doing no damage, which means that Wonder and Hyanan can just freely hit onto the front line without any risk of falling behind. Fantastic ultimate there from Hyanan to find the pick as Splice were trying to retreat. They found the kill onto Xerxes. They found the kill onto Sivir. They secured a final one onto
Vision control. Xerxes and Niski. There's the Abyssal Voyage. There's the rotation we talked about from G2. Niski underneath the tower, but Xerxes is caught out. Somehow survives. Eventually goes down to Hyanan. And now G2 are just running down Niski. Not many places for Niski to go. The Realm War comes out as well. Doesn't get taken. The flash away.
And it becomes very difficult for Splice to really move around their half of the map. So you can see this is Splice's vision right now. They're walking into their half of the jungle. They can see what's going on. But if you have a look at G2's vision, you can see that they have so much control over the entirety of the map. They see so much, and it makes things very limited for Splice to really move and be proactive where they want to be. Items, and he's still in a prime position to turn this game around.
There's coming in from the side there. She caught out Jankos, eaten up by Wadid. The knockback on him as well. G2 lose 1, and now they need to run away because Niski's a demon form. Perks flashes from the Never Move. Splice.
Says Gobbet.
catch out on towards Jankos. He's going for the finals as well, but at the moment, all he's doing is getting caught out. Odo jumps in. Wonder knocked up, remember, no flash, but Wadid can eat him up. Weiss still down towards that bottom side, and now G2 are looking for the re-engage. The curtain call comes out. Wonder there with the parlay, just getting a bit of extra damage down there, waiting. But double teleport is still available on this side. Trying to catch out Jankos. Niski is not in this fight. It's a 4v4 for the time being. Wadid there, front line. Xerxes solo, the catch onto Odo. Knocks down the decimating strikes. The Ash comes out, but Niski not there in time. Wadid eventually falls, and now they're chasing onto Perks. Odo in the zombie form, doing what he can from beyond the grave. Baron is going low. 8,000 HP on it. Xerxes going in with the pillar. This is on Niski to try and get into this fight. There's the Elder, and then the fight will be stronger for Splice. The Baron goes down. Perks rail warps out of the back of the pit. And they get out on the chase. Wadid there. Odo as well. Wadid is going to be sacrificed by his team.
Again.
They get the Baron, and Wadid is the one to fall.
Top lane plus an inhibitor tower, and then stop the bases, but they decided not to. Now, this was fantastic from Wonder, zoning away 4 members using his ultimate and the barrels, while Jankos and Perks, along with Hjarnen's assistance, just rushed the Baron down. Odoame goes in with the ultimate, while he's not able to land it on anyone, they're able to at least get the chase down onto Wadid. And to be fair, you gotta give it. So G2 not gonna be too afraid of it for the time being.
Perks caught out with it there with the Devourer though, and Hjarnen is doing a lot of work on this gym as well. Here comes the engage, the unstoppable onslaught, trying to catch onto him. Jankos there as well. Demonic Ascension, the damage is huge. G2 Wadid somehow keeps him alive. He dies in the belly of the beast, and now Wadid's gonna get caught out as well. Perks tries to run away, but you can't move away from Niski. However, Wonder's rejoined the fight. That second carry for G2 is huge. Odo caught out. Niski from the side trying to get on towards the gangplank. Flashes in, the kill. Kobe, the carries, they come huge for Splice and Perks. Pops lasagnas, but there is no escape for him at all. Jankos chased down by Kasing as well. He gets away, but Splice win the fight and are looking to end the game.
Look at the death timers on G2.
Oh, Kasing! That is why he has been to 3 semi-finals. That is why the Kasing effect is a thing. He stops Jankos from backing away, and Splice will end the game.
They're looking for the Nexus. There are 2 members. Kobe is still alive. This is the late game insurance we talked about. Splice is looking to take game 1. Kasing is looking to continue his annoyance. Splice with the big win.
And with this, Splice are going to sink their fangs right into this series.
Man, G2, they had an AK gold lead, and throughout we were saying, this game isn't over, guys. It is still so close. And it was Splice that finally found that big team fight win in the end, and you know, something we didn't talk much about, but something we've had a lot of discussions with in the office and kind of together as a team was when you compare Hjarnen and Kobe in these late game fights, who would you put your bets on? And it always came down to Kobe. And in that final fight, Hjarnen in the middle lane, no Devour to keep him alive, no flash available, gets engaged on, gets shut down, gets killed. And Kobe flashes in, secures a double kill, gets his team the team fight win. And this is the difference that we see in these 2 late game carries. Kobe comes up huge for his team.
That's the guy that wants to get to the finals in his home country. Kobe with a great play.